Bloodhunt released a brand new update, and Ubisoft announced a brand new free-to-play battle royale. All that and more, my name's Ethos, and these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. And coming in at number 5, this past week, Sharkmob announced the first major update for its Vampire the Masquerade Battle Royale game, Bloodhunt. Titled Act 2, the update introduces a brand new story content, daily challenges, vanity items, and even opens up new arenas on the map. It also introduces the game's first holiday-related content just in time for Halloween. This includes a spooky new quest line with rewards, vanity items, and more. Another new addition for the game is the new indoor battle arena. Apparently, players wanted to be able to fight indoors, and why not? Players can now fight in the Rudolphium Concert Hall, so have fun with that. Of course, this update includes the general gameplay improvements. Archetypes and weapons have been rebalanced, climbing mechanics have been optimized, and the devs have been taking some time to address some player concerns. Full details on these updates are always available on their official website with the latest patch notes. And coming in at number 4, as BioWare continues to change the way Star Wars: The Old Republic's classes works, they've decided to give several a run on the game's public test realm. If you like playing the Sith Warrior or Bounty Hunter, then this is the one you'll likely want to take a look at, as the current focus is on Mercenary, Power Tech, Juggernaut, and Marauder. According to a recently published post, the devs are currently identifying key aspects of each of these combat styles and understanding how players use them. The idea is to allow players to make better choices when dealing with upgrades and customization, and just generally making things less complicated for players. That said, this round of the PTR won't be a deep dive, but rather a high-level look at the combat styles, and will therefore limit what players can do. It's one of those get the foundation right before you start building it types of things. If you're interested in helping test one of these combat styles, instructions on how to access the PTR can be found on the Star Wars: The Old Republic forums. And moving into story number 3, Bungie is preparing to vault more Destiny 2 content in preparation for the upcoming Witch Queen expansion. The Destiny content vault was introduced over the summer and since has allowed the development team more freedom to create new activities and content that otherwise wouldn't have been able to make it into the game just based off the sheer scale of the game. This gives the developers the ability to create new things with a little bit of freedom, and players don't completely lose their content. They'll just have to wait for it to cycle back in. When the Witch Queen expansion launches in February, it'll be accompanied by a brand new season, the name of which Bungie has still yet to reveal, as well as a collection of brand new content. At that time, they'll also bring out some of the currently vaulted content, including a classic raid, 2 PvP maps from Destiny 2, and a classic PvP map from the original Destiny. This is when the Forsaken campaign and the Tangle Shore destination will be vaulted. The one exception is that the Dreaming City will still be available. In exchange, players will receive a brand new Throne World destination and new features like weapon crafting, a new legendary difficulty campaign option, and more. Before the Forsaken campaign is vaulted, Bungie's giving players one last opportunity to hop into it for free beginning December the 17th. So if you haven't had a chance to play it yet, there is still time. And moving into story number 2, this is a fun one for all you Fortnite fans, so you may eventually see your favorite universe on the big screen. According to a report from PC Gamer, Epic Games is teaming up with former Lucasfilm executives to bring the game to film. Now, it may seem that this move may be a bit of reaction to the conflict with Apple and Apple's refusal to let them back onto the App Store platform, meaning a lot of Fortnite players have been left out in the cold indefinitely. Now, whether or not this is the reasoning, the result is apparently a move into scripted video content. This seems to gel with the fact that Epic hired 3 former Lucasfilm execs earlier this year, including former VP of Physical Production Jason McGatlin. What's the point in hiring filmmakers if, of course, you don't intend on making films? Of course, nothing here is for certain, and there are other things Epic could be doing to fit the script of scripted video content, such as short films within their engine. One question some may be asking is if Fortnite can really be translated to film, as the bigger focus of the game is the world and the players rather than specific NPCs, which seem to come and go as seasons and events. That said, the game does have a lot of lore based off of how it functions, and it might not be too hard to take a season and make a movie or short series out of it, but we'll just have to wait and see. And finally, moving into number 1, your biggest story of the week. If you're not satisfied with just all the battle royales that currently exist right now, well, we have a brand new one, and this is a brand new upcoming multiplayer shooter with a Tom Clancy name attached to it. It looks like Ubisoft is once again taking a plunge into battle royale with Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Frontline, which was announced last week. Unlike X-Defiant with its 6v6 matches and colorful factions, Frontline is a more serious look, billing itself as a 100-player plus free-to-play tactical action massive PvP shooter grounded in the renowned Ghost Recon universe. Frontline is based on teams of 3 players, each of which select their own classes, aka contractors, which you can then swap even in the heat of battle. Set on an island with its own diverse environments, you'll find your usual suite of guns to do your daily business, as well as a few other gadgets like turrets or grenades that can send out a pulse that lets you view enemies behind cover. The ultimate goal here seems to be recovering intel and extracting it, usually under heavy fire from enemy teams. It might be a better take lore-wise on the Ghost Recon universe than X Defiant, and definitely has a better name, but that hasn't stopped Frontline from getting similarly hammered by fans. The YouTube teaser sits at about 20% positive as of right now, and with the usual slate of negative comments, mostly comparing it to that of being a Warzone clone, and even a few digs at the lackluster Battle Royale Hyperscape. At any event, Ubisoft is going forward with the closed beta test for Ghost Recon Frontline, which will be conducted on PC in selected European countries. The full game is expected to launch for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. And that moves us to the question of the week. With Ubisoft announcing Frontline, let me know in the comment section below, are you interested in trying this game out, or do you not care? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free to Play Weekly. Don't forget to check out mmobomb.com for giveaways and the latest news. My name's Ethos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone.